Egyptian authorities are initiating measures to enhance local food production with a view to attaining food self-sufficiency. Authorities of the North African nations are partnering with international organizations like the Food and Agriculture Organization under the United Nations, among others. Incentives to support small-scale farmers have since begun to maximize their farming activities. Let's have more details of that in this report.
The UN's Food and Agriculture Organization says that the Middle East and Africa were way off track to achieve the UN sustainability goals in 2020. That's why when the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine crisis hit, many countries, including Egypt, faced a major food crisis. To boost efforts to increase its domestic production and secure food supply, Cairo intensified cooperation with organizations like the FAO.
We are working at many different levels in Africa, in Egypt, starting with enhancing the productive capacities, dealing with the water management issues, developing the value chains and linking to the international markets. So we provide all of the agri-food system-oriented technical support to the government to enhance the production, the productivity and availability of food within the country.
FAO is helping Egypt agriculture production through maximizing productivity, how to deal with the changes in the environment in Egypt, like seawater intrusion in the north of Delta. FAO is helping the local communities through the Farmer Field School and how to build varieties that are more resistant to salinity and more resilient for the changes of the drought in the region.
Small-scale farmers account for about 50% of Egypt's agricultural production. Most of them, however, use inefficient traditional agriculture. The Ministry of Agriculture's guidance offices are leading massive campaigns to educate some 30 million farmers about advanced agricultural practices.
We learn a lot from the guidance office field visits. They invite farmers to fields where new cultivation methods have been adopted. We then see the results for ourselves, and we ask the landowner about his experience based on the information and directives he received from the Agricultural Ministry's experts.
Egypt is now focusing on spreading raised bed cultivation and crop rotation to increase land productivity. The government is also providing loans at low interest rates to help farmers switch from flood to drip irrigation. It's part of a national plan to direct more resources to expand the country's cultivated areas by more than 1.5 million acres. Beside agricultural efforts, Egypt has been building more silos to increase its strategic reserves of grains. The move enabled it to increase its reserves of wheat to cover its needs from just 3 months up to 9 months. It also gives it a buffer time to respond to shocks in the global market.